Long ago, in a quiet village where the red earth met the tall green grasses, there lived a poor boy named Sadiq. Sadiq had no fine clothes, no full granary, no family wealth. What he had was a small hut at the edge of the village, and a heart that was bigger than his hunger. One evening, as the sun melted into the horizon and cooking fires began to fade, Sadiq sat outside his hut with the only food he had left, one small bowl of millet porridge. He looked at it quietly. "If I eat this tonight," he whispered, "tomorrow will take care of itself." Just as he lifted the bowl, a weak voice came from the darkness. "Please, is anyone there?" From the dusty path emerged an old stranger, thin, tired, and shaking with hunger. "I have not eaten in 2 days," the old man said softly. Sadiq's stomach tightened. He looked at the bowl, then at the stranger. The night grew very quiet. Slowly, gently, Sadiq stood up and placed the bowl into the old man's hands. "You need it more than I do," he said with a small smile. The old man looked at him for a long moment. "You are giving me your last meal." Sadiq nodded. The stranger ate slowly, gratefully. When he finished, he stood taller than before, his eyes now bright like morning light. Then something strange happened. The air grew warm, the wind stood still, and before Sadiq's eyes the old man's worn clothes shimmered. In his place stood a radiant traveler, glowing softly like the rising sun. "Young Sadiq," the stranger said, his voice now strong and kind. "Kindness given in hunger is the purest gift of all." He touched the empty bowl. Suddenly, it filled, not just a little, but overflowing with fresh, steaming food. Sadiq gasped. "From this day forward," the traveler said, "your pot will never be empty, because your heart was never closed." With that, the stranger vanished into the night wind, and true to his word, Sadiq never slept hungry again. Music swells gently, and in that village the elders still say, "When your hands give, even in your hardest moment, the world remembers." And that is the story of the poor boy who shared his last meal with a stranger.